Hi kids! Today we will start a series of lessons that will tell us stories about the death of Jesus and His resurrection as part of our Holy Week program. But before that, let's have a review of last week's lesson. When you see this picture, what does it remind you of? Yes, we are reminded of Mary pouring her expensive perfume at Jesus' feet. Why did Mary do that? Why did she love Jesus so much? Do you love Jesus as Mary did? What has Jesus done for you? Do you know that not everyone loves Jesus? That makes Jesus really sad. He loves all of us so much that He was even willing to suffer and die for us. I'm inviting you to watch this story now.
Hello, Topo! Topo!
Hey! What are you doing? Are you gonna pay for that? What's your name? Hey, no. What's your name? Come here.
What's going on here? What's the problem?
He was about to steal this from me.
Okay, it's okay. I'll just pay for it. How much is it?
It's 250 pesos.
Here you go.
Alright, thank you. I guess, kid, you can take this back then. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Just like Kuya Zach's teacher, she paid for Kuya Zach's stolen hot dogs with her money. But Jesus paid for our wrongdoing with His life. God can forgive our sins if we believe in Him and obey Him. Even if Satan says that we are bad and we cannot go to heaven, Jesus will answer him, I have already paid for his sins with my life. He is free. So our story today is Jesus praying at the Garden of Gethsemane. After Jesus was anointed by Mary at Bethany, He went to Jerusalem with His disciples. A lot of people crowded together in the city. They wanted to celebrate the feast of the Passover. This feast is where they remember how God freed the people of Israel from slavery in Egypt. Jesus and His disciples celebrated the feast together in a quiet room in a friend's house. Now, when we read Mark 14, verses 32 to 50, this is how the story goes. They came to a place called Gethsemane, and Jesus said to His disciples, sit here while I pray. He took Peter, James, and John with Him. Distress and anguish came over Him, and He said to them, the sorrow of my heart is so great that it almost crushes me. Stay here and keep watch. He went a little farther on, threw himself on the ground, and prayed that, if possible, he might not have to go through that time of suffering. Father, he prayed, my Father, all things are possible for you. Take this cup of suffering away from me, yet not what I want, but what you want. Then he returned and found the 3 disciples asleep. He said to Peter, Simon, why are you asleep? Weren't you able to stay awake for even 1 hour? And he said to them, keep watch and pray that you will not fall into temptation. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. He went away once more and prayed, saying the same words. Then he came back to the disciples and found them asleep. They could not keep their eyes open, and they did not know what to say to him. When he came back a 3rd time, he said to them, are you still sleeping and resting? Enough! The hour has come. Look, the Son of Man is now being handed over to the power of the sinners. Get up and let us go. Look, Here is the man who is betraying me." Jesus was still speaking when Judas, one of the 12 disciples, arrived. With him was a crowd armed with swords and clubs, sent by the chief priests and the teachers of the law and the elders. The traitor had given the crowd a signal. "The man I kiss is the one you want. Arrest him and take him away under guard." As soon as Judas arrived, he went up to Jesus and said, "Teacher," and kissed him. So they arrested Jesus and held him tight. But one of those standing there drew his sword and struck at the high priest's slave, cutting off his ear. Then Jesus spoke up and said to them, "Did you have to come with swords and clubs to capture me, as though I were an outlaw? Day after day I was with you teaching in the temple, and you did not arrest me. But the scriptures must come true." Then all the disciples left him and ran away. Kids, now it's time for our application questions. 1. How would you feel if all of your friends left you at a difficult time? 2. Why didn't Jesus feel afraid when he was captured and left alone by his friends? 3. What did the disciples do when Jesus was praying? And 4. What had Jesus asked Peter, John, and James to do?
Jesus said to the tired disciples, Simon, James, and John, in our story today. In Mark 14, verse 38, watch and pray so you will not fall into temptation.
Mark chapter 14, verse 38a. Watch and pray that you will not fall into temptation. Mark 14, verse 38a.
Hi kids, I'm Nash and today we're gonna make a craft to remind us to pray to Jesus. Just like how he prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane. The materials that we need are popsicle sticks, glue, and color pens that you can write on the popsicle sticks. And you can use any other small decorations like stickers and googly eyes. Okay, first you need 4 popsicles going up like this. And then you need to get some glue and get 3 popsicles and then stick them going sideways. Okay, after you do that, you get your color pens and you write, yes, and with any color, watch and pray on the 3 popsicle sticks that are going sideways. Okay, after that, you need to put the stickers. You can put either googly eyes or any stickers that you want. And after that, you're gonna get your yarn and then knot it around the popsicle stick that says watch. After you're done, you can place your craft on a door handle like this. And keep this as a reminder that you should pray to the Lord every single day. Okay, that's it. Bye.